Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope everybody is doing really well, that everybody's having a good day. Hello, Kiki. Nice to see you. Welcome. Yes, we're here. We're live. We're actually live, which is a strange concept because we haven't been live for a while. I think in the last month I've been live once because there was a lot of stuff that happened. I had a small surgery that had a bad infection and I couldn't sit here for hours on end. Then last week something happened that I couldn't be live. I can't remember what it was. I didn't sleep or something. Oh no, it was my schedule change. I had a schedule change, so I was getting home at around like 8:30, and I wasn't getting to bed till about 10 in the morning. There was no way I was going to be up in time to actually stream, so I wasn't able to stream. But now everything's back to normal, and we're here. Hopefully, you're not hearing both audios again, because last time we were hearing the game still going even though it's not visible. Hopefully you're not hearing it. Kiki, I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate the compliment. To let you know, Kiki, I tried the Sky Factory, but I tried Sky Factory 5 and I really couldn't understand how to play it, so I'm just gonna do like classic Skyblock on my channel. I'm gonna look into seeing if maybe I can try the original Sky Factory, but I just couldn't figure out the Sky Factory, and after about 20 minutes of playing, I got really bored because I didn't know what to do, so I didn't make a video on it. But I do appreciate the suggestion because I did try. But yes, to everybody who's hanging out, we are going to be continuing with the Ocarina of Time 3-Heart Challenge. We're getting really close to the end, which I'm very, very glad for. We have to defeat the twins, and then we are going to play... and then we have to do the castle, Hyrule Castle with Ganon and everything, and that should be the end. So hopefully we'll be able to do that, and we'll be on our way to finishing the game off. And yeah, also to my American friends who are kind of coming and going, welcome back to TikTok. That's what I was gonna say. Welcome back to TikTok. Give me a second. I'm just gonna close the door because the lighting is messing everything up. Yeah, so also another update. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm going to have to probably change my room around because it turns out the downstairs neighbors are using a space heater that keeps blowing the fuse, and that is why our internet keeps disconnecting, because they are using space heaters, and apparently they don't know how to use space heaters because even when everything is off, it still blows the fuse. So I have to change the room so I can be somewhere where it's not going to destroy my computer. But yeah, that's kind of how things are. Hello, Weewin. Nice to see you. Welcome. I hope you are doing really well. And yeah, so we will get started on Ocarina of Time. Everything should be running and I should be good to go. Just going to open up Mix It Up just so I can see the chat.
Extra fortune cookies.
Because I have Mix It Up, but Mix It Up... Wrong thing. There it is, ducking. I have Mix It Up, but bad news for me. You know how I had all those memes, the videos and stuff? I must have... I either accidentally deleted them all, or I don't know where the hard drive is that had them on it, because I've checked all of my hard drives. Like they're all literally just like sitting here, all of my hard drives. And none of them have any of my memes, any of my old overlays. None of that stuff is in any of these. So I don't know. Look, there's even more over here. Even more hard drives. I don't know if maybe they're on another hard drive that I just haven't seen. But there's no memes or anything because of the issues with the space heater downstairs. It actually fried my hard drive and I had to reinstall Windows and do a whole thing. And none of those things were saved. And so I have no idea what I'm going to do, but we're going to try to fix it. I was going to re-record all the memes, but things have been really busy over the last few days because in about 4 days, I have to deliver a recording of a musical. I have to do a hair product video today, later. You know, just trying to catch up on stuff, working on Minecraft and all that. So it's been fairly busy. And because I had to take 2 weeks off of consecration really when I was down, and then I had 2 weeks where I couldn't really do a lot of consecration because I was covering, I'm really far behind on everything. So I'm trying to catch on everything. So I will eventually re-record memes and stuff, but for the time being, that's why the points are off and everything. Oh, nice. I'm glad that it's working, Weewin. I'm glad that it's working. Yeah, we went. I should be able to get everything working. Is the music working now? Okay. I should be able to get everything working fairly soon. I'm just trying to catch up right now, which I'm mostly caught up now. The musical is probably going to be about 40 hours of work. Once that is done, then I'll be fully caught up. But right now, I'm still struggling to catch up. But, you know, things are going. Things are going. But yeah, so we're going to continue with Ocarina of Time. Let's see if we can defeat it. Also, I changed my camera lens. This one's a lot closer than the one that I was using. But it's because with everything that's going on with TikTok, I was considering doing more like horizontal content for my videos, like to do short form videos, but then make a longer version of the same videos. And it just made more sense to have the wider lens on the other camera. And I kind of like how this one looks. It's a bit tight. It's a bit too close, but I do like just the way that the composition kind of fills the screen, and the lighting looks a lot nicer than it did with the other camera. Because the other lens was so wide, you could see the dark areas where the lights weren't hitting, and here you don't see any of that. So I do kind of like how this looks. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I guess we'll get started and see how things progress in the game, because I am looking forward to finally beating this. It's been a while, but only because I haven't been streaming as often and because I had to take so much time off. But it's also gone by really quickly. Like, I feel like I haven't done this game very much, and I'm already coming to the end of it. So I'm very excited about that. Okay. Yes, you can hear the game. And hopefully the ducking is working properly so you can still hear me over the game. And then we should be able to... There we go. I made a hope right now. I was just confused because I have a vertical. For those who are on YouTube, you see that. TikTok, you should be able to see horizontal, actually. I'm doing horizontal on TikTok. But on YouTube, it's vertical. And when I was on YouTube, when I was looking at the vertical scenes, I did a whole bunch of spelling mistakes when I was typing them out. And I did short form. So like I have the goodbye screen, but it doesn't allow me to do goodbye for horizontal and goodbye for vertical. So I have to like rename it. So I put goodbye vert, as in like goodbye vertical, but then I added an extra K in the goodbye by accident. And so it says goodbye. And so I was really confused as to what I was looking at because my spelling is great. Oh, the chat is on my face. Oh, okay. I know what you mean now. Yeah, because I moved the camera down. I didn't think of the chat. I did not think of the chat there. That should be better. That should be better. Thank you, Ewan. Okay. So we're going to continue with this. For those who haven't been here or who don't know, I am doing a 3-heart challenge, which is basically I don't pick up any heart containers and we try to beat the game with only 3 hearts. And I'm also, because I've done it before, but I did this all with fairies. And here we're going to do it with no fairies, which means a lot more death. So pretty exciting. We are doing the twin sisters final battle. So we are at the end of this temple and I am very excited about that. We did fight them 4 times, I think, and I lost every single time, so hopefully we can actually fix that and actually win this time. Death and destruction. How was everybody's weekend? Did anybody do anything exciting? Oh, was it free on Epic? I don't think I have Epic installed on any of my computers. I don't have Epic installed on any of my computers. Dang it. I have that on the Switch, but I would have wanted to play it on the PC. Your weekend was pretty mid. Mine too. Mine too. I was trying to catch up on everything, and it was just, again, because I'd been so busy, and before that I was sick, I hadn't like really done a good clean of my apartment. Like I had been keeping it tidy, but I hadn't really cleaned it up, so I had to go to the doctor's office on Saturday, and then I had to spend I had to go to the doctor's office on Friday, then Saturday I had to spend the day trying to like clean up and organize everything again and clean this room because I had like cables everywhere and the camera angles and stuff, and try to rearrange the lighting a little bit. And so, yeah, my weekend was very much full of just doing nothing. It was not the most exciting. Okay. Come on. Hey, Juan, how's it going, man? How are you? I saw you have an epic beard now. I hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you well, man. Ah, okay, we win. Yeah, that can be stressful. Yeah, my landlord was here today with with some insurance guy. They had to like come through on my whole apartment and take pictures and everything for something. I don't know for what, but yeah. So I had to be up extra early to wait for them. Not fun. It's kind of hot, but not bad. Man, the Canadians are taking flack on TikTok right now. The Americans have no chill. And like, I get it. Canadians were coming out here bashing Americans quite heavily as soon as the ban happened. And Americans obviously came back pretty quickly, which I found hilarious. I just have to say this. I found it hilarious to see how many Canadians started bashing Americans instantly. There were some comments that I found were fair because yeah, the TikTok algorithm absolutely favors American content creators because I rarely see Canadian creators on my For You page. It's almost always American creators, and there were lots of comments about how like, whoa, we're seeing people that are from our area. Like that's wild. We've never seen that. But then some Canadians were coming in and like fully bashing Americans. I don't know what Canadians didn't realize that Americans were going to be back. Like is TikTok going to be permanently banned in 90 days or whatever? Who knows? But like this, it very much felt like a stunt that was being pulled, and it felt very much like a gimmick, and it was much more significant than just like, oh, let's get rid of the app. There was something else going on. It was very clear to me, at least. So I found it really hilarious that Canadians started instantly bashing Americans as if there wasn't going to be a resurgence of Americans. And now Americans are totally coming in on Canadians. And Canadians, a lot of them are fighting for their life right now. A few Canadians that I know that have fairly big platforms, like fully deactivated their accounts because they just couldn't handle the hate. But then that also backfired because a lot of Canadians who didn't do anything negative are getting attacked. Like one girl got attacked because she made a video saying like, oh, Charlie D'Amelio's not here anymore. I'm putting in my resume or my application to be the next Charlie D'Amelio. And then she danced horribly. But that was the joke. It was the like, we aren't Americans. We don't have the same talent pool. So this is the best we're going to get. Like that was the joke. It wasn't Americans suck and we're going to make fun of them by like, look how bad they danced. Like I'm doing that. It was more of a, we don't have the talent you guys have. So this is the best you're getting. I'm the next Charlie D'Amelio. Like that was a joke. This poor girl's getting destroyed in the comments. And I think a lot of it has to do with how many Canadians attacked Americans. And now Americans are having no chill on any Canadian. It's pretty rough out there. I haven't played with it. I clicked it. Now, Americans are getting different things than we are. Like, I haven't seen a single Instagram ad yet. I haven't seen a single Facebook thing on here yet. My Facebook still isn't telling me to connect my TikTok. So I think Americans are getting a lot of stuff that we may not be seeing quite yet. Because you guys usually see stuff before we ever do. But I did look at the, like, customize my feed. And all it allows me to do is search key terms. It doesn't actually allow me to select anything. Because I saw one American post and like they were able to choose stuff. I saw one Canadian post and they were actually able to like pick very specific regions to get feeds from. And I don't have any of that on mine yet. So I'm assuming they're going to try to do stuff, but it's probably not widespread quite yet. Really, it doesn't give you the option. Yeah, see, and that, like, I haven't looked for Facebook yet, but I definitely haven't seen anything like how people are like able to connect Facebook and stuff. I haven't had that come up to me. Like I haven't, whoops. Ooh. But Americans, like I said, tend to see things differently than we do. Like physically, not that like perspective wise. I'm talking what you guys actually see on your TikTok is different than ours. Like I don't have access to like the creator fund or anything, or the TikTok shop. That doesn't exist on my TikTok app at all. Or like I know some Americans were saying they couldn't even, like, they didn't have the live option anymore. I've always had it. It didn't go away during the blackout. So I think there are changes in the app that are going to go widespread, but they're probably hitting you guys before us. Yeah, and that's the thing is like it's definitely a danger. Now, again, going back to what I had said earlier, it's definitely, hi Ty, how's it going? Girl loser, nice to see you. It's been a long time. How are you? Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. I was like off on my own tangent. The only thing that I do see as a benefit for the slider would be like selecting regions, because it is very, very obvious to us outsiders how little we see of our own creators. Like on my For You page, when I swipe, 75% to 80% of the time, it's an American that I'm going to see. And that's not including the ones that I follow. That's just like random Americans is what I will see. I won't see any Canadians. And even when the blackout happened, all of a sudden I started seeing a bunch of Canadians, but there were still Americans on my For You page. But I started seeing a bunch of Canadians. And when I would look at their profiles, like they had hundreds of thousands of followers. Like they weren't small channels, but I just don't see them. And it's because we're so deeply inundated by American media that it would be nice for us to have an option to kind of reduce how much we see from them and kind of see more of our own stuff. Not because I don't like Americans, because I personally saw a huge dip in the quality of content that I was seeing on my For You page when it happened. But because I would like to see more of what's going on in my own country, as far as like issues or like even just like what's trending in my country, like to see what kind of things are in right now. Because I know what's going on in the States. I have no idea what's going on in my own country, except for like hateful rhetoric and stuff, but that's kind of just everywhere. As far as your FYP goes, yeah, I mean, there was a market, a lot of Canadians got mad at me for making a video, because I made a video basically saying like the content sucks right now. And it was partially tongue in cheek. I was joking because, you know, it was the first hours of TikTok not having Americans. But I got like deeply, deeply inundated by like every Canadian basically being like, using an Optimus Prime sound and basically saying like, now the Americans are gone, we should start mass following, follow me and I'll follow you. That stupid trend of like if you follow me, I'll follow you back. If you like one of my videos, I'll like 3 of yours back. If you comment on my video, I'll comment on 3 of yours. That stupid, that dumbass take. All the Canadians were doing it. And at first it was very small channels. Like the video I did were all channels that were like under 10,000 followers. But then all of a sudden I started seeing like 300,000 follower count people doing the same thing. And it was just very distasteful, because that was a huge plight on the streaming world, and it still kind of is. But it was also a real big sign of how there is a reason we see more American content than Canadian content, because if you're too lazy to make content, you're just going to do follow for follow. No one's going to watch you. So like, it kind of makes sense. Now, obviously the algorithm does play a part of it, because America is such a gigantic superpower that it influences the world, whether people want to admit it or not. People know Hollywood actors. People don't always know Korean actors or Indian actors, unless they're like the rare superstars. But like people know American actors all around the world, even if they don't speak English at all. So America has an influence on the rest of the world, and the For You page definitely has a part of that as well. And so it's sometimes it's exhausting, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening that we don't have anything to do with, but we still have to deal with the fallout from it. It's also really exhausting to watch the country burn and know it's going to affect us in the long run, and there's nothing we can do about it. And if we try to have any kind of opinion, the attacks that come from the States is ridiculously wild, because there's a lot of Americans, not all, but there's a lot of Americans that are under the misguided belief that what they do in their country isn't our business, but it is. Because look what's happening right now with this stupid rhetoric of a moron who doesn't understand how finances and tariffs and global trade works. And now it's causing people to fight with each other, and it's only going to make things worse. And that's exhausting to watch all the time. You're down for the world to influence you for a change? Yeah. You've seen Sonic 3 and you loved it? Oh, I want to see it. I saw the first one. I haven't seen a lot of them, but I saw the first one. Not a lot of them. I haven't seen the other ones. I've seen the first one, though, and I thought it was great. I mean, I have digital HD cop. Girl loser, I need you to like message me and tell me how you do that, because I used to do it, and then I got a letter in the mail, and then I stopped. Wesley, you couldn't do it because they didn't block it based on where you were. It wasn't VPNable because it was based on your account. Your account was an American account and they blocked accounts. They didn't block regions. Now, I don't know if through a VPN you could make a new account and then have it region somewhere else, but that's how they did it. So VPNs wouldn't work. Yeah, I've found it really interesting, Juan, how many Americans have been coming on shocked at their interactions on Red Note with Chinese people. Now, some of that same propaganda does perforate here too, because we do have a lot of American television and a lot of American ads and news does get played here. We also have, our cross-eyed Milhouse wannabe Trump Jr. trying to get in control, or he's going to get in control, who likes to perpetuate a lot of the same dumb rhetoric. But that being said, even being so close, we have different experiences of the world. And hearing how many Americans are shocked by what other countries are actually experiencing is mind-blowing to me, only because it's all accessible. It's all there. Like China in particular, maybe not as easy to find out about, but China's not the only country that has things much better than the States does. And I was blown away to see how deeply ingrained that lack of knowledge is in the States, and how many Americans were shocked to find out how much better it is in a lot of other places. Now, Canada is definitely one-upping all of you in the cost of living. That's one thing you guys don't have on us, because oh my God, we could buy like 4 American houses for the price of one shack in Canada. But yeah, that's been really interesting for me to watch. It wasn't learning the differences. It was watching Americans learn the differences. That was really shocking. Nice one. Nice. I've tried using it. I couldn't get into it. I'm also just very lazy and I don't want to do all the work. But yeah, it's I'm enjoying watching people learn things that are outside of their surroundings. Yeah, our cost of living sucks, Girl Loser. It sucks. Wesley, because it's all a power move. That's all it is. It's a power move to keep exactly what we're talking about, how Americans are not aware of things that the rest of the world is aware of. It's literally to keep that going. Because thanks to TikTok, people have found out things that are screwing them over. That years ago, there was no way to know. And people in power don't like that. And that's not just an American thing. They're wanting to do the same thing here in Canada. It's a power thing. And Americans just happen to be the ones that get focused on more because, again, they're the world power, but also TikTok's algorithm pushes their stuff more. So there has been a faster connection in clarifying these mistruths. And so the American government is the one that has to act on it quicker. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. Yeah, the Canadian castles to the European castles to Canadian houses. Yeah, and the prices are not a lie. They're not a lie at all. Like, I was looking for apartments, rentals, right? A 1-bedroom in a basement is like $1,300 a month, plus all the utilities you have to pay as well. But there are places in Europe where you're going to pay, $1,000 a month and you get a whole house. And all I would be getting is a 1-bedroom in a basement. A bachelor apartment is like $1,000 here, which, for those who don't know, a bachelor apartment is literally where like your bedroom is your living room, is your kitchen. Like, it's all just one giant room. And that is like $1,000 a month. It's ridiculous to live here. And that's just rental. Juan, I appreciate that. I hope life's been treating you well, man. I know there was a long time there where you kind of got a bit quiet. I don't know if you actually ended up coming back eventually, and it was just that the algorithm has pushed me away from everybody I knew. Because once I stopped doing streaming advice, like all my stream friends disappeared from my For You page. So I'm hoping it wasn't just the fact that we got disconnected and that's why I didn't see any of your stuff. But I'm also hoping that nothing bad was going on and that, you know, if you took a break, it was just because life got in the way and not because stuff was not good. Hello, Hexton. How's it going? I just pop up when I'm needed. Oh, I can't think of it. I know there's been so many movies from like the late 90s, early 2000s that's always what it was. Like, if you need me, I'll be there. I'm good. Oh no, I'm gonna die. But I'm good, Hexton. I'm good. Oh no. Hexton, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm gonna die. We're not gonna make this fight. Oh, I wish I had potions. Help is on the way, dear. Mrs. Doubtfire. But yeah, Juan, I was shocked when I saw your video. Was it when you were leaving or when everybody came back? Maybe it was when you were leaving. And then I saw like your giant beard. And I was like, whoa, I've been trying. This has been about a month and a half of no shaving. And this is all I got after a month and a half. There's so many guys that are like, I didn't shave for 3 days. And they've got a giant like Viking beard. This might even be 2 months. This might even be 2 months without shaving. I don't even know if I'm going to do this fight because we're not doing well right now. Oh, man. Dude, I am in the same boat as you right now. Now it's been 2 months. About 2 months ago. So I work contract work, and I had 2 contracts that's what I took care of. And there was a while there where I was moved off one of my contracts to go help out with a bunch of other stuff. And they put a temporary guy in, but he didn't do his job. And so the person who had hired our company didn't like the quality of work that was coming in. And so I started going in once in a while, and then I started doing the work most of the time, but that guy kept coming in on the weekends. And the owner by then was fed up and he had found other people to take over. And so he got rid of our contract, but there was no other contracts for me to go into. And so I lost half my pay like instantly. Like right now I make enough money to pay my rent and that's it. No groceries, no bills, nothing else. So I'm in the same boat as you. It sucks. It sucks. Now being fully laid off is a little bit different. It's a bit scarier. But yeah, it fully sucks. That's why I'm going like all in on content. I haven't been streaming as much because I'm going in on my Minecraft channel because that's the one that felt like had the best chance to grow. Because my TikTok is dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm losing followers day after day. And my main YouTube channel is kind of growing, but it's not really doing much. And then streaming was making me no money. I was making more money on my YouTube shorts than I was streaming. And so it just wasn't worth putting the effort into streaming. But that's why I'm going all in on content right now, because I've got enough to survive for about 6 more months, and I want to see if I can do anything with it. The more money I make, the longer I can extend that timeline. But yeah, it's your team is 3 people. That's dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man, because I know absolutely how stressful that is. I know how stressful that is. You hate shaving every day? Oh, I would hate that too. I would hate that too. The only reason I stopped shaving at first was, well, like I was doing the 5 o'clock shadow for a long time, right? But then I stopped shaving because because like, I got sick and stuff, and I just was like sitting around doing nothing. And so I just kind of stopped shaving, and then I just kept not shaving. And then after a while, I was like, well, it's getting thicker. I got past like the really patchy era. I was like, I want to see what happens if I just keep going. And so now it's at the point where it's long enough that it's scruffy and not super clean looking. It's still too short that it hasn't fully filled in, so this area is still really light. And now I can feel it. So as I'm talking, I can feel the hairs touching my face, and it's really irritating. But I want to push past this part because I've never pushed past this era. And I want to see what happens. Because I've heard that after a while, the hairs get long enough that they will cover the less dense areas a bit better. I want to see what happens. We'll see. I've also gained a bunch of weight, and so like I know this is more slimming, so I want to see if that helps too. You're down to Minecraft? Okay, man. I've got a couple of ideas that I've been kind of doing on my Minecraft channel. One of the things that I've been doing, not super consistently, but is I take a build from another bigger Minecraft creator, and then I give myself 5 minutes to look at the picture, and then I have to build it in an hour. And I've been toying with ideas of how to like mix that up. So yeah, that could be something we could do. That could be something we can do. Icy, how's it going? How are you? You need to shave today. I have an appointment tomorrow. And you don't want to show up all hairy. I mean, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything when you're making my brain go in the toilet. Maybe even a little bit of a beard. It's up to you. If you like it, go for it. There's a lot of benefits to facial hair because like it's like makeup for guys is what they always compare it to. But if you don't do it right, it can be a huge detriment to the way you look. It can be a complete pain in the butt to try to look good if you don't actually maintain the beard. Because there's a lot of guys that try to grow beards and it ends up looking really bad. And it's not because they can't grow a beard, but it's mostly because they just don't know how to take care of their beard. Because we did it while I was talking. Nice. Because even though I'm growing in my facial hair, there are still, like, I'm still shaving up here. I'm still shaving down here because you want it to look clean or else you end up looking gross. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Well, that's exactly it, Juan. I'm a terrible builder too. Like, I'm a really, really bad builder. Oh, wait. I'm not ready.
Hey, Gome, what is that above your head?
I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kentucky. But I'm only 400 years old.
And I'm only just 380 years old.
We're twins. Don't try to lie about your age.
You must have gone senile.
Who are you calling senile? Is that what
But hey, we're twins. How can you be older?
Yeah, can't get how heartless you are.
Can you be so ungrateful?
Oh, you're heartless.
I hate you, ungrateful.
Yes, go back to work. But also, I'm a really bad builder, so don't worry. That's kind of a big thing about me is that I'm not great at Minecraft, and that's kind of the ongoing joke. So that's why I do the building thing, because you want to see how bad it is. Anyways, thanks for popping in, man. It's nice to kind of see your face pop up every once in a while. And yeah, keep in touch. We'll see about doing something. I'm good, Icy. I'm good. Legs, okay? Legs. Hey. You didn't specify, and then you're talking about how I'm distracting you. How do you expect me to think anything different? Okay? Don't blame me. No problem, girl loser. No problem. No worries, Juan. No worries. I don't think I have one for...
Hello?
Hello?
Kid, let me thank you. Oh, look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm gonna fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm gonna pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No, Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it.
See you later, dude. See you later, dude. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. You receive the Spirit Medallion. Naburo awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours.
If only I knew you'd become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then.
Oh,
Link, the true hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time.
oh, nice, we win. Nice. Are you just gonna like make it look nice, or are you gonna do something funny with that picture? Girl loser, no worries. No worries. Ooh, so it's like ice slushy. Michael Jackson, nice to see you. It has been a while. I was sick for a couple of weeks. I streamed one day, and then I had to cover somebody at work for a couple of weeks, and so I couldn't stream. But I am here now. I am finally back. I mean, I don't know how how smooth it'll be because, you know, things always get in the way, but hopefully I'm here for a while. Dee 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 dee. That's what it is, right? Yes. Oh man, that's understandable, girl loser. That's totally understandable. I figured either something had come up or just my like schedule change had kind of been incompatible with what you were doing. Because I also remember you saying that you had like a switch, like whether it was you started a new job or you quit your job or whatever. Tara, 41 months. Oh my gosh. And so like I figured maybe my changing of the schedules just wasn't, you know, that was interfering, and so you weren't going to be around so much. But no worries. I'm hoping that everything went smoothly and you're still able to continue. Tara, nice to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Did I change the camera angle? No, I changed the lens, so it's a bit more zoomed in. Okay, so yeah, I remember you saying you were moving. I do remember you mentioning that. That's what it was that I remembered. Nice with a 91. Cool. What are you studying? I want to say you told me, but I can't remember anymore. But yeah, Michael Jackson, the camera was less zoomed in before. I put the lens on here because this was the lens I used to film all my TikToks and stuff. But with TikTok potentially being banned again in 90 days, but because the ban was happening, I decided to switch the lenses around. Because the other camera works better with the wider lens if I'm doing videos because I can zoom in and zoom out a little bit easier. Plus, if I wasn't going to be posting so much on TikTok, then I was going to be posting on YouTube, and I wanted to make longer videos. And then, you know, the whole stunt was revealed, and I switched lenses. But I think it looks okay. It's a bit close, but it's okay. Okay, medical office administration. That's what Kendra does, or did. She doesn't do it anymore, but that's what she did. Yeah. I hope it goes well. I was considering, because, you know, with everything that's happened at my job, I don't know, like my job is very, very like there's no guarantee that I'm going to actually be able to stay at this job for a long time, which is also why I feel so much pressure to make the content. But I was like trying to figure out, like, if I go back to college, what I could do. There's nothing that interests me. Like, I don't want to go back to nursing school. I was so close to the end and I have to start all over again. I don't want to do that. Because if I'm going to start again, I'm going to start again in a different program that I'm going to be more excited about. But then, like, there was nothing, and then I was really, because I've always wanted to be a pilot, but I was too poor to do it growing up. And now that I'm older, I was like, you know, maybe I could do it. Like, I'm going to be a bit old for it, but I could become like a flight instructor or whatever. But man, Ontario has really, really, really high standards for flight instructors, which is great. But like, I know certain places in the States, like you just need a private pilot license and then you can go right into becoming a trainer. Whereas here, it's like you need the private license to get a commercial license to get the trainer's license. And it's like $100,000. And I'm like, I don't have 100 grand. I can't do that. And then, obviously it's a very competitive job. So it's not even like, you put in all that money and then you're guaranteed this awesome job. It's like, you put in all that money and then you're going to have to fight for a job. And if you get a job, then it's like good money, but getting the job is going to be really hard. And it's like, oh man, never mind. I don't want to do that. Like if I'm going to become a commercial pilot, I might as well just stick at commercial piloting, but then I also don't want to do that. So kind of a bummer, but it's like, yeah, there's nothing that I really want to do, but I need to figure something out because I don't like not knowing what's going to happen with work. We have a test tomorrow on basic electronics, and it's about capacitors, and it's really hard. Nice, Kiki. I'm sure it'll get easier over time. Tara, I hope life has been treating you well. Hopefully Christmas has been, now in the rearview mirror, has been a peaceful and fun time. I don't remember if you were here for the only stream I've done since Christmas, but yeah. I don't have voices for... I don't have all the voices set up. Hello?
No, this one. Link, I've been waiting for you.
Oh wait, the disguise is still on.
Link, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge. A showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. I haven't shaved. I'm just like Weewin. But you keep distracting me, just like Weewin said. But I'm not talking about my legs. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikah.
Don't blame me, okay?
If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. In the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the sacred triangle, is a balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in.
I'll read chat in just a second.
If that one seeks the true Triforce, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts.
Just because I'm not controlling the speed of this and I don't want to miss it.
Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands.
You would think if there's a timer on that the music would match. It wouldn't just cut off.
7 years ago, Ganondorf...
Oh, okay, I can stop. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well, although that really sucks about physically. Doesn't it catch up so easily? It sucks sometimes. It really sucks sometimes. But I'm glad you're doing really well in every other aspect. And in like part of it, the better aspects are the more important ones. So I'm glad. I'm trying, Tara. I'm trying so hard. That's true, girl loser. That may be it. I didn't even think about that. Okay.
7 years ago, Ganondorf, the king of the thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the sacred realm. You're a dick. You ruined the world. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. So you got lucky. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of power remained in Ganondorf's hands. At least that's what he called it. I'd call it more the toothpick. In the strength of the Triforce of power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king. But his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the other two Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of courage is you, Link. And the other who holds the Triforce of wisdom is the seventh sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all.
You're right, Ty. You're very right. Creep by Radiohead.
It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle.
I'm a weirdo.
I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa.
I didn't even realize that you wrote I'm a crepe or a crepe.
I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that it would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf would never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the Evil King, and the Sacred Realm became the world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence, because you didn't think of the consequences, Link. You almost destroyed the world. So I passed myself off as Sheikah, and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now, you are back. The Dark Age, ruled by Ganondorf the Evil King, will end.
Oh my gosh. That's funny, we win. That's funny.
The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf the Evil King will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the Evil King's defenses. The power given to the Chosen Ones. The Sacred Arrow of Light.
I don't blame you, Ewan. I don't blame you. That's actually really funny. That's really funny. Yeah, Kiki. No worries, Tara. I'm barely using it as it is, but yeah, the Discord's back. It's basically where I just post when I'm gonna miss a stream or if I'm going live at a different time or whatever, or if there's changes. More than anything, it's just for that. It's not really active. I was talking about this earlier. I looked at all my analytics, and like my stream is dead in the water. There's nothing I can do to save it. I streamed for about a month and a half, 2 months. 2 months, 4 days a week for 4 hours a stream, and it was nothing. I made more money on my YouTube shorts, which I wasn't posting daily, than I was making on stream in the same amount of like days. So like the 30 days, I made more money making shorts, which only take like an hour, and I was only doing it 3 to 4 days a week, and the streams were 4 hours, 4 days a week. It really wasn't beneficial. I'm having more benefit spending more money, more times doing other stuff, like other content styles. And so the Discord's there just more than anything to kind of keep people somewhat in the loop, but it's not super active like it used to be. Yeah, whenever I remember. No worries, girl loser. No worries. Do your thing.
That rumbling. It can't be.
Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I need a different voice than this. Just a bit deeper to be a bit scarier. Hello, is this deeper, Princess Zelda? That's better. But also, Echo. Echo, 'cause he's like a god. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around.
Kadea and I are friends. She follows me on TikTok too.
My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid.
You have a boyfriend? He's in Australia.
No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle.
I don't live in Australia. She's got him. She's doing like a VPN thing, Ty. She's just saying Australia so people don't catch on. Because of the Twitch integration, that's hilarious, Weevan. That's so funny. Also, I've been talking about my streaming and stuff. Anybody who's lurking and, you know, hasn't been here before and wants to know, I do stream every Monday right now. I haven't really had time to do 2 streams in a week, but sometimes I'll do 2 streams in 1 week. I don't really know when the second day will be. But I have a Minecraft channel where I post a bunch of Minecraft stuff, but I'm also on TikTok and on Instagram. I do a lot of shorts on YouTube. So yeah, you can kind of find me doing that kind of stuff. I cover a lot of like gaming news or fun facts about video games. I do sketch comedy sometimes. And yeah, so if you do like the streams, once a week is when I'm going live right now. Every Monday is what I'm trying to aim for. No, that's the wrong one. All right, Ty, see you later. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you being here. See you later, man. It's so weird. Sometimes with these in-ear monitors, because they have different little speakers built in, and the bass can be so crisp in these little headphones that it almost confuses me to feel like there's like, you know, when someone bangs on a wall like 2 rooms over, and you can kind of just feel the pressure change. You don't really hear the sound, but you can feel the pressure change. That's what it feels like sometimes in my ear. Oh wait, Hyrule Castle's inside. What am I doing? I'm not supposed to be here. Good job. Nope. It's funny, I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm basically at the same point in that game, I think, as I am here. And it's so mind-boggling how much bigger they were able to make video games. I'm really excited to see what happens with the Switch 2. If they do upgrades for Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, like that would be really cool to see. I know a lot of people are kind of underwhelmed by the Switch, but I just watched this really interesting video from a developer. Now, a part of me doesn't fully believe him, not because what he is saying is false, but because his video is based on the footage that was in the reveal. And that Mario Kart footage hasn't been proven to be actual gameplay, like in-game gameplay. It could literally just be a CGI trailer. But if he is right, the Switch is gonna be a real decent improvement. Especially once you start integrating like the upscaling technology in it. I'm very interested to see what happens, because I would love to see what the heck. Why won't you grab it? Grab it, dude. I thought I could grab this with the... Oh wait, do I need the golden gauntlets? How do I get golden gauntlets? Where do you get golden gauntlets? I don't remember anymore. Ah! Woo! Ah. Thank you, Ewan. Holy crud. Thank you, Ewan. That was good. That was a good one. You got me good there. Whew, it's been a minute since that's happened. Holy crud. It's this one. Okay, I gotta edit it though, because he's ghostly. He needs an echo, and I never put an echo on this guy. Yeah, the ones that are like totally unexpected are always the best. They're always the most interesting. Hello? 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 A little bit less? Hello? There we go.
Link, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda.
Hold on. Okay. Sorry, the beeping was really annoying. I apologize. But yeah, the ones that you don't expect are always the best. Like it I like it when it's in a scary game because I'm already tense. And sometimes the jump scare comes in out of nowhere, but it doesn't work. Like, I'll have friends that back years ago, I would have people that would come in and there would be a jump scare at a scary moment and it would be really scary. And then like 2 minutes later, somebody else would do a second jump scare, but it was at a point when we were all laughing. So like, it wasn't scary. And their idea was, yeah, but it's like, it's at a moment that you don't expect. It's like, but there's still timing with that too. So like this, there was nothing going on and it caught me off guard. That totally works. Okay. Please don't die. I need to try to get some health. Dang it. Too far. Oh, it hit me anyway. Dang it. I thought I was going to backflip out of the way. I thought I was going to backflip my way out. Yes, I want to save because we beat that boss and I don't want to have to fight that boss again. Sorry, I've been distracted. I haven't been playing. I apologize. It's just one of those days. One of those days. Okay. I put it down. No. Why didn't you throw it, dude? They don't even drop any health or anything. That's wild. Okay. Let's not go there because I think I'm going to need bombs there and I don't have very many bombs. I don't want to watch anybody else's video, Kiki. I watched Wadzi play it years ago, and I don't even think I watched the whole thing. I don't want to watch it because I don't want to know how to do what I'm supposed to do. So I want to be completely blind as to what I'm supposed to do to make it interesting and to fail because I screw up when I don't know what I'm doing. Tara! Whew. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tara. What is going on? Hold on. Hold on. I just want to check one thing. Is that live? Hold on. Screen's going to go black for a second. Or it's going to go black on YouTube. Or Twitch and TikTok, sorry. Okay. Okay. That's why. It was the sound was scary, but it was a bit quiet. I had turned it down because when I was recording Minecraft, I was watching a video and I was using my tablet. I always use my tablet to like watch videos while I'm doing the boring stuff. Okay. Am I set up now? Anyways, I always use my tablet to record when I'm doing boring stuff like playing, like just digging for like an hour or whatever. And I came to the realization, why am I using my tablet when I have a whole PC connected that I could just listen to videos on there and it won't pick up on OBS? And whoa. And I had turned it down because it was so loud, but I put it on the same channel that the alerts are on. I already did it, Kiki. My first video is up. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for the scare. Wait, why didn't it... Oh. But yeah, Kiki, my first video is already done. I've already done the cobble generator, built my first base. Yeah, it's like 17 minutes long. It's already up on YouTube if you want to watch it. Wow, I still need... Whoa! Okay. Okay. I haven't played in so long that I'm drawing blanks about everything. This, and I'm assuming I need these. Oh, maybe not. All right, Tara. I appreciate the jump scare. Thank you for popping in, and I'm glad that things seem to be in a really good place for you right now. It seems like a lot of stuff has been for the better, so I'm very, very glad to hear that. Is there? No, dang it. Oh, I'm going to press that down, and it's going to give me something to stand on, isn't it? Nope. Oh, I'm out of bombs too. Uh-oh. That's gonna make my life way harder. My eyes are stinging so bad right now from the lack of sleep. Come on, start blowing. Stop. What? I touched it. It should have worked. Oh, we're gonna die. You're young, so this probably won't work, but normally you would just say, I don't like you. I'm sorry, I don't like you that way. But who am I kidding? Even when you grow up, there are people that still won't understand that. Dang it. That's what I get for telling you that advice. People will still not understand it. There's not really an easy way to say it. It depends on the person and how they're going to accept it. But yeah, just say, I don't like you. Then you've done all you can do. There's nothing else you can really do about it. I drank my tea way too quickly. Okay, I'm not gonna do that door yet then. That one seems a little bit hard for my skill level. So let's... I guess we'll do this one first then. Man, these are all hard. I've got nothing. I desperately need bombs. Let me in the menu then. Gives me the message, it's hot in here. I'm not gonna let you open the menu though. Just know that it's hot in here. What? There are hotties in here, duh. 6 to 12 months. Holy crap, that's a long wait, Weewind. That was a really long wait. Ow. Dude, don't you know I have, like, no health? I don't need magic. I need that heart. Just like I need Wee Win's heart. Wait, I also need the golden gauntlets. I don't have golden gauntlets either. I've already got it. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here we go. And go. Nope. Okay. This place is not going to work. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Now I have to listen to this all the whole time. Thanks, Wee Wen. Let's go back to where we were originally. This game is unforgiving with hearts. They do not mess around. Isn't it sad? You're basically the only mod that's ever active, and I barely need to use any of your skills because, like, I'm not even getting trolled enough to have mods do anything. I'm really scared, man. Up. Dude! I need bombs big time. I need bombs big time. Nah, it's okay, Kiki. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, there's been a lot of bots on Twitch. A lot of bots coming through on Twitch. I remember how bad it was for a while, and now it seems like it's getting there again. I mean, it's always been a problem, but it seems like it's getting worse. It's really frustrating sometimes. Because you would think it would be something that could be maybe not easy to fix, but that would be more maintained. Because it's not even like these bots are using any kind of high AI kind of stuff. It's literally a copy and paste message constantly. And I find it strange how Twitch doesn't have a way to be able to moderate copy and paste messages like that. You did tell me, but you didn't have it yet when we last talked. How do you like it? Because it was supposed to get delivered in like a day or two. Don't some of these have... I thought some of these had... I thought some of these had fairies. I guess not. I need to find some bombs, and we need to do something to survive. Oh, you haven't really tested it yet? Oh man, I'm the opposite. I'm the kind of person that if I get a new like video card or a new piece of hardware, I'm gonna be playing with that like crazy. Like I have friends that make fun of me because I'm the kind of person that if I go to buy something, let's say I'm gonna like, hopefully my plan is to line up to pre-order the Switch for the Switch 2, and hopefully I will be getting that like on day one. And I'm the kind of person that I'll be in line, I will get my Switch, and I will be sitting in the car before ever driving home to play with it, and I'm going to open it in the car. Or I'm going to have to fight really hard not to. But it's because I want to film it. But I don't have the patience. Like I open stuff in the car even though I can't use it. I did the same thing with my ROG Ally. When I bought that, I opened it in the car immediately. I knew the battery was dead. I knew there was nothing I can do to actually... Oh wait, that's just fairies. I don't need that. I knew that there was nothing I could do with it until like I fully sat down and worked with it. I just wanted to open it. I'm super impatient. Chadley, how's it going? Moa, nice to see you as well. Yeah, you do the same thing. Yeah, I'm super impatient. I'm super impatient. Chadley, your cross stitch was phenomenal. Like all the pictures just look like a screen grab. It's so well done. I'm good, Moa. I'm good. Okay, where can I find some bombs? Maybe Death Mountain. Maybe Death Mountain. I should go to Death Mountain. What are you doing for the next one? What are you doing for the next one? Because, yeah, if you guys don't know, Chadley is also a streamer. Chadley does cross-stitching. And he just did a Ryu from Street Fighter cross-stitch. And it's like right before, I can't remember which, Street Fighter Alpha? I don't know. It's the one where he's like in like a blue neon light before he punches and then everything goes into color. And it honestly just looks like he just took a screen grab. Because it's so detailed and looks exactly like the game looks. It's wild, but he did it all on stream and stuff, so like people saw him actually make it, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Night Owl, how's it going, man? How are you? Oh man, if I get one, I'm gonna be trying to do as much content about the Switch 2 as I possibly can. Because I lined up for the Wii and I got one day one. I lined up for the Switch and I got one day one. So I'm going to try to see if I can get one for the Switch 2. Because they do things differently now. And I did it for the Xbox where they had you line up for the pre-order. You didn't line up to get it. You lined up for the pre-order. And so if that happens, I'm going to line up for the pre-order. Because I'm hoping that I can get the Switch. I financially, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but wishful thinking, I'm going to line up for the pre-order and get a Switch 2. And I'll be trying to make as much content as I can because, yeah, I think people are expecting lofty things because the PS5 and the Xbox Series are out. But I do still think it's going to be something that will be fairly impressive. It's just down to whether or not there will be games to show it off. Which I know there's going to be quite a few, but I'm wondering if there's anything that's really going to show what the platform can do. Because like that helped the Switch. Not that the Switch really needed help, but that was one of the things that really made the Switch shine was you could play Breath of the Wild, a gigantic open world Zelda game, on the go. And that was mind-blowing. Whether the graphics were really impressive or not, it was just mind-blowing that was all in your hands. If they could do something similar with the Switch 2, because from what I've seen from that Mario Kart clip and from the analysis from like developers and stuff, it's looking like it's going to be a fairly impressive console. Now, a lot of gamers are very much into frame rates and high resolutions. They don't really care about the other graphics, so people may complain about it because of those two factors. But I'm happy with 1080p if the graphics look phenomenal. And I feel like it's going to be the case. I feel like that's going to be the case. All right, we can go get some sleep. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you being here. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, Night Owl, is that I'll be able to scrounge up the money and then it'll pay for itself in the long run. That's kind of the hope. That's kind of the hope. Wait, what is it? Nope, I don't know what the song is. I was trying to remember what the Bolero of Fire is, but I don't remember it. Oops. That's what it is. Cool, Kiki bro, cool. Right now, I'm leaning towards doing a split picture of Spider-Man on one side and Venom on the other side using sprites from Marvel. Oh, nice. That'll look cool. If that's what you do, that'll look really cool. I used to like that game. It was always so damn hard, so I never got anywhere with it, but I liked that game growing up. Okay. Now, is there a way to get bombs in here? But yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get my hands on a Switch too, because I haven't really been a huge supporter of Nintendo as of late. Like I've started using my Switch once I had my operation and I was just kind of sitting for hours on end, and I had nothing to do. I got a Switch. I played Breath of the Wild on the Switch to keep myself busy. Not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and yeah, it's a fun console. It definitely feels its age big time. But I'm mostly just curious to see what Nintendo will do. A lot of people have complained about the way it looks, but I'm okay with them playing it a little bit safe because I'm tired of Nintendo gimmicks to begin with. So I'm glad that they're kind of playing it safe. But I'm also a fan of if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. And I feel like the Switch is already a good balance between handheld portability and usability. And so it getting a little bit bigger just adds to the usability and comfortable factor of it. And it'll allow you to show off the better graphics. But like there's nothing else that really needs to be done. Obviously, like the Hall sensors and all that kind of stuff. That, yes. Hall effect sensors, yes, absolutely that needed to be done. But on such a small screen, like I have the ROG Ally, and apparently the Switch is supposed to be about the same size screen-wise as the ROG Ally, roughly. And if I can play on the ROG Ally at 720p and I feel it looks perfectly fine, I feel like the Switch can be the same thing. And so I'll be okay with some really nice other graphical settings being turned up and having it play at 720p. I don't need some like revolution of graphics. I just want it to look more up to date. So I do want the Switch 2, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get my hands on one. Exactly. Because like I enjoy the Switch, right? I'm a big handheld gamer, so like I'm totally biased when it comes to that. I am a big handheld gamer. I would rather play games handheld than ever have to sit at a TV or at a desk. Like my ROG Ally got used like crazy when I first bought it, and I really wish that I hadn't lost my job because I want the ROG Ally X, because I hate that I have to be plugged in basically all the time with the ROG Ally because the battery sucks so much on it. But I love being able to play all my PC games on the ROG Ally, even though it graphically would look way nicer on my PC. I would take the hit in graphics for the portability. But the Switch, the hit was just a bit more than what I would have wanted. Like that's one of the things with Tears of the Kingdom that I didn't really understand at first, and now I totally get it. Tears of the Kingdom is a really pretty game. I'm having fun with it, but it really is pushing the Switch far beyond its own capabilities. There are parts like in Death Mountain where it's playing, I would estimate, at like 15 frames a second at times because the particle effects are just too much and the Switch can't handle it. And so it would be nice if the graphics didn't change at all, but the resolution was just slightly higher and then the frame rate was just stable. It would be a huge improvement just with that. But I feel like this new Switch is going to be even more than that. It's been sat in a box for 6 months. Okay, so I was very much against it. And not because I thought it was going to be a bad game. I just didn't think it was going to be a game that I would enjoy. I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom as much as I've liked the older Zelda games. I'm not a fan of open world, as I've said many, many times, because I get lost. I did enjoy Breath of the Wild, and a big part of that was my shiny new console that I could play on the go, and like being able to just spend hours on a game with this new handheld helped sell it for me. But when I tried replaying it on stream a second time, it just wasn't really magical for me. It felt more like a slog. But I found Breath of the Wild to feel a little bit samey for some of the stuff. I know a lot of people do feel that it was more magical than Tears of the Kingdom is, but I felt Tears of the Kingdom was more magical mainly because it felt more like classic Zelda in like the temple structure. It wasn't exactly, because it's not get a temple, get a power up, go to the next temple. But when you were in the temple, it felt a lot more like a temple. Whereas I could not name you one of the bad guys in Breath of the Wild. If you show me the bad guys in pictures, I couldn't tell you which one belongs where. In my mind, all the bad guys, like the Ganon forms or whatever, are all exactly the same. I don't remember them looking different at all. And I don't remember the temples, like the big dinosaur thingies, the giant things. I don't remember what they look like. I remember there was a bird. I remember there was like a camel, and there was an elephant. Those are the only ones I remember. But I don't remember anything unique about them because all the palettes were the same. And I don't remember much of the story. Tears of the Kingdom feels more differentiated, which I really enjoyed. I've definitely liked Tears of the Kingdom a lot more than Breath of the Wild. It's still not my favorite Zelda game. I still prefer these older ones. But I've probably put in about 30 hours into Tears of the Kingdom, which is shocking because that's probably as much time as I spent on Breath of the Wild over both my play sessions of the game. I hope so too, Night Owl. Honestly, I hope so too, because I would 100% be quality mode all the time. I don't mind playing a 720p, 30 frames a second for most games if it's full quality all the time. Dang it, no more bombs. Okay. I don't see any other places to get bombs though. What if I head up to the top? Are there more up here maybe? Because I'm okay with lower frame rates if the quality is good. Now, obviously for something like a first-person shooter, yeah, you want better frame rates. But I don't mind 30 frames a second for a game like Zelda or for, you know, an RPG if it's gonna look pretty. Like, even if it doesn't include ray tracing as easily in most games, but if they do really nice lighting and really impressive overall graphical quality, I'm okay with quality over performance modes. I'm also curious to see, and I'm hoping that they will, what kind of advantages old Switch games will get from the Switch 2. Like, if there will be patches that will just upgrade the resolution even. Resolution and base frame rate. Or if the game itself will just automatically kind of handle the higher frame rates without having to do anything with the resolution. Or if they're going to release patches that you can buy for like, you know, $10 or whatever, that will suddenly just upgrade the quality. I'm curious about all of that. I don't have the biggest faith on Nintendo's side because they don't always forego money for quality, but I am very, very curious to see what they will do with this. I'm hopeful that it will be another success and that we won't end up with another situation like the Wii to the Wii U. 80 rupees, holy crud. I don't even know how many bombs I can hold. 14 should be enough for what we need. Man, I haven't talked on stream in a long time. I can feel it in my throat. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what happens with the Switch too. Very, very curious. I'm a little bit bummed out that the joysticks look to be the same size as the original Switch joysticks. I'm not a fan of the Switch joysticks outside of the drifting. They're just a little bit too small for my hands, and because I've broken my fist and I used to play keyboard so much, I have a hard time holding my hand in that position for more than 15-20 minutes. And just a slightly bigger joystick would have been nice. But I don't know. I'm very, very curious. I'm very, very curious. I'm also curious to see if it happens. I'm curious to see how long it'll take for people to hack into it. Because, like, the Switch was ridiculously fast. And I don't think the Switch 2 will be that fast. I think Nintendo has probably learned from how rampant the issue was on the Switch. But I am curious to see if it'll be something that can be done quickly. Yeah, with that extra USB port, I could see them adding like special peripherals that you can buy to do stuff like that. Because like that mouse support, that I am so curious to see what they do with that. Because yeah, there are games that would really benefit from it. I don't know how usable it'll be, kind of like the infrared that they included on the Switch. Like almost nothing has ever used it. But I'm very curious because like I know games like Diablo and stuff. Oh, playing it on a joystick is okay. But how cool would it be to play something like Diablo with a mouse? Heck, even playing something like Call of Duty with a mouse. Man. Oh, that would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Yeah. I've never used my Switch to watch YouTube or anything like that. But that's always because like I've always just used my phone and stuff because that's what I did for work. And so it just never became a habit with the Switch. But yeah, having more of a home entertainment feel, having more of a multimedia ability on it would be really, really nice. That would be really nice. Obviously with the rampant modding scene that happened over the Switch, I don't think it would be as likely, but I would love if they did things like USB support, not USB support, SD card support to input like videos on that you could just watch your own videos on there and stuff. Like that would be really cool. I'm really curious what their idea is for that second USB port. Like I know it makes sense. Having a second USB port just is handy overall, but I wonder what Nintendo's intention is with it. Like, what are they planning to do with that? What kind of peripherals are they planning for it? Or like, what kind of upgradable stuff will be included? Like, will it be something that you can have an external hard drive on your Switch if it's docked? Like, that would be really cool. Having, you know, a mouse. Or, like, even some kind of, like, gun thing. Like, I don't remember what they're called. But, you know, the ones that you used to use, like, the laser pointer gun things or whatever. Having something like that connect through that USB port. Like, I don't know. There'd be so many cool things that they could do with it. I wonder what Nintendo is planning. I'm interested. I'm interested. I do still have a little bit of reservation because I was not that I was disappointed with the Switch. It's just the Switch lasted too long that I'm well over the Switch, and I feel like this is overdue at this point. But I'm very excited for all the possible things that are going to happen with the Switch. All the possible upgrades that the Switch will inevitably bring into the gaming realm. Because we know Nintendo's not going to just not have gimmicks. And so far, like, the only thing that's come close to a gimmick has been the mouse capability, really. But that doesn't feel like it's gimmicky enough for Nintendo's likings. So I feel like Nintendo has got something up their sleeve. Whether it's because of the USB port or the mouse capabilities, like what are they planning to do with those capabilities? Like there's, I'm full of questions. So I'm excited to learn about all this stuff. I've seen a clip not a clip. I saw a thumbnail on YouTube about that, but I didn't watch the video, Kiki. I meant to, but I saw it when I was out doing something and I didn't remember to go back and check it out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a case like what it was with the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy back in the day, where it was the same cartridge shape, but there was a slight difference, so you couldn't put it in the old system, but you could still put the old ones in the new system. I'm hoping that that's going to be the case in this. Yeah, hopefully that'll be the case. We'll see. I don't know. I'm super curious to see where this is all going to lead, because it seems like there is quite a bit of possibility when it comes to this new handheld and what they may or may not do with it. Yeah, so people don't get confused. I'm just hoping it's not going to be something like where the shape is completely different, and in order to play Switch games, like, you can only do it digitally or whatever. But it did say no, it showed the picture of the cartridges fit, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't see it being a problem. I don't see it being a problem. I forgot that they showed the cartridges, so I don't see it being a problem. The other option could be that they do what they did with, like, the 3DS. Or the DS, I think it was. It was the DS, wasn't it? I don't think the 3DS did it. The DS did it. Where it was one cartridge at the top, one cartridge at the bottom. Maybe they can do that, where it's like either 2-in-1 or it's 2 separate cartridges or slots or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that, Chadley. Because I wouldn't put it past them, not because I think Nintendo is garbage for doing it, but I wouldn't put it past them because I think all big companies are willing to do it. Hold on.
The forest barrier is open. I don't know what she said. I'm making it up.
But, like, you know, these companies, they like to make money. And I wouldn't put it past the company releasing a console that would be backwards compatible, but the only way to do it is to buy the backwards compatible, like, converter, or to, like, only use it digitally, like, to do something dumb like that. But I with the image that they showed at the end, I feel like it's just going to be a little notch or a little, like, different in the shape, that the regular one fits in it, but the new games don't fit in the old console. I feel like that's kind of where it's going to go. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, we got a heart at least. I'm also just very curious to see, like I've said it already, but to see, like, what kind of upgrades there could be. Oh my gosh. Like, is it just gonna be like it's been for the DS and 3DS and stuff, where it's like, no, it's just gonna be upscaled, like the resolution will just be upscaled, or will be scaled to fit on the screen, and nothing else is gonna happen? Or is it gonna be one of those things where, like, they can just release a patch to unlock the frame rate, or to just, like, up the resolution by one step? Like, I'm just so curious to see what they're gonna do. Because, like I said, I don't have the biggest faith in Nintendo, because they've had some pretty anti-consumer practices in the past. But no. But I do feel like there's some real possibilities for interesting stuff to happen. So they used the old one also has the NVIDIA chip in it. But it's an old NVIDIA chip, but NVIDIA's been working with Nintendo for, like, upscaling technology to be used on this chip, which is where the old chip is going to be able to take advantage. Because something like the ROG Ally, which has a fairly powerful chip in it for the size, the Switch 2, at least from what I've seen, is nowhere near the same as the ROG Ally's chip. The ROG Ally in brute force can outperform the Switch 2. But the Switch 2 is going to use this upscaling technology that's going to be built into it. And so that is going to offset any power lacking. And so what the ROG Ally can do through brute force, the Switch 2 will not only do that, but will outdo it, because it'll be able to use AI scaling and frame interpolation and stuff in order to fill in that gap. And I mean, I've seen how FSR works. There's definitely stuff that I don't like about it, but it can make a huge difference. So I'm not too worried about the chip being older, but yeah, Nvidia's working with them, and I'm very, very interested to see what happens. Yeah, and I do think that like an RTX style chip would be like if they did like a Switch 2 Pro or whatever, and then they added like an RTX card in there or an RTX chip in there. Oh. But yeah, I think we've gotten to a point now graphically where there is no leaps and bounds. The Switch to the Switch 2 will feel like a leap and bound because the Switch was already looking old when it was released, but it was handheld, so that kind of helped everybody kind of look the other way for it. But I feel like this one is kind of where we are with the PS5 and the Xbox. It's like, yes, you can make it look more realistic, but there's not a gigantic leap forward now. And now it's more about the stability and the sharpness and the size of the console, all that kind of stuff. So I'm very, very curious to see what these chips are going to do with all this DLSS information and the AI upscaling and all that kind of stuff, because it's going to be more about getting things to perform at a high frame rate with what looks like high resolution without needing the power draw. And I think all that's going to be really interesting. All of it's going to be really interesting. Me too, Night Owl. I really feel like the Super Nintendo Switch would have been really cool. I still wish that Nintendo would have a console that they just called the Nintendo. I know they never would because of the brand clarity and all that kind of stuff, but I would love to see a console named the Nintendo. Wait a minute. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Fill my hearts. Fill my hearts. Fill my hearts with joy. No! There you are. Come back. Come back. Fill my hearts with joy. No! Oh. Why am I still using the floaty ones? That's what caused all this issue. But the Super Nintendo Switch would be such an awesome name for a console. Oh, I need to get up there, but I don't have one of those flames, so we gotta go get a flame. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, they need to have a built-in LAN port. I'm still of the mindset that I don't know if they're gonna do this. I don't think they will though, but I'm still of the mindset that it would be really cool because we've seen NVIDIA with the ROG Ally, they have external capture or video cards that can be used. I think it would be really cool if Nintendo did something where like the handheld performs, but then you plug it into the dock and there's a secondary chip there so they can offset some of the processing power. So like one of them takes care of like the GPU part of it and one of them takes care of the CPU part of it. But then once you remove it from the dock, then it just becomes an APU, which does both in one. So then when you take the hit in graphical prowess and stuff, yes, battery savings and all that kind of stuff, but it's handheld, so it could be a low resolution. But then you dock it, and all of a sudden it not only like just up clocks, but it like fully like jumps up in graphic quality. I think that would be so cool to see because the technology is possible. Is it financially doable is a totally different situation, but man, that would be so cool to see. Yeah, and that's like, I feel like that would be a good thing for them to do is have that external GPU. Wait, no, I think that's wrong. Because it would like absolutely be able to upscale the graphics in a way that would be like, an extreme difference, because I personally don't see a huge difference from a docked Switch to a handheld Switch. There's obviously a difference because the resolution does get bumped up. The frame rate tends to be a little bit smoother, but it's nothing drastic. There is no aha moment when you do that. Having a little external card, even if it wasn't anything ultra powerful, just enough to offset it, would be a huge game changer, and it would be really, really interesting to see. Now, will they do that? I don't know. But I think it would be really cool anyway. Yeah, almost like an SLI style thing. Yeah, it could honestly make a huge difference performance-wise. Thank you. Because, like, yeah, handheld, I know a lot of people complain, like, that was one of the big things that they loved about the ROG Ally versus the Steam Deck, was, like, the Steam Deck 720p, the ROG Ally is 1080. But the difference is so minimal on such a small screen that I mostly play in 720p with almost everything turned up on my ROG Ally, because playing at 1080p is such a graphical hit that it isn't worth it for the fidelity upgrade. And so, like, if Nintendo's stuck with 720p in handheld with the upscaling and all that stuff, but then they also upgraded and crud, now what do I do? But they also upgraded and did that secondary chip, and now when you plug it in, yeah, maybe 1080p base resolution and then upscaled to 4K or whatever they're gonna do. But now they have a secondary chip to offset that with. Now you can put more of a load on each chip, but they're more focused on one aspect, which allows them to boost up that aspect. It's kind of what I do with my streaming, right? Like, I've got my TikTok is using my CPU, and then my Twitch and YouTube are using my GPU. But that allows me to have them both at a decent fidelity without taking a huge hit, versus having all of them do my GPU, then my GPU is now split. I don't know. I feel like that would be a really, really beneficial thing for Nintendo. But again, pricing, that may be something that would very much impact the price, and they may not like that. But it would be really interesting to see. It would be very interesting to see. Or if they, I hope they don't do it, because, man, we learned from the 80s and 90s, but if they did like a peripheral where you could have an upgraded dock, and that's what the second USB port is at the top, where you plug it in and there's a chip in there, and that does boost the graphics, and it's like an upgrade thing you can buy later, that'd be cool too. This is all wishful thinking, by the way. I'm not predicting anything. I'm not trying to say that Nintendo needs to do this. It would just be cool stuff that could be done. Oh yeah, I don't have any voices. The water barrier's dispelled. Hurry up. I am very excited for the higher RAM. My voice is going. Oh my gosh. I watched that video. He's a developer who says he's worked on the 3DS and on the Switch, and on the Wii U, I think he said. And he went in and talked about it as a developer, what he saw from the footage and what it would mean as far as power is concerned with the console. It was a really interesting video, but the interesting stuff was like how he showed where it's like, oh, the textures are much higher, and you know, these settings are higher, which means there's more RAM, because RAM is what limits these things, which, you know, causes games to crash and whatever. And like, if there's gonna be a considerable amount of RAM that's been upgraded, I feel like Nintendo's going to have a lot of people that are going to be detractors and are going to very much hate what the Switch 2 brings to the table, because they're hoping for... Really? because they're going to be hoping for, PS5 Pro graphics in handheld mode. Because people. But I feel like the people who look at it with a more realistic expectation, I think Nintendo's going to blow a lot of people's minds with what a little handheld will be able to graphically do. Because like I've said many, many times, optimization plays a huge factor. I got a lot of comments in my latest video where I was talking about Xbox starting to go, a lot more third party with their stuff. And a lot of people are like, it's going to be better for sales and blah, blah, blah. And really? I can't shimmy to the side. Oh, there we go. Oh, he threw me off. But like optimization plays such a huge role, which is why PS1 first-party games or PS5 first-party games can look ridiculously impressive. I didn't disconnect from everything, did I? I'm still live, I think. TikTok just sent me a message saying, you've disconnected. I'm still good. Okay. TikTok just like put up a thing and it's like, your live is disconnected. And now it's trying to reconnect. So I guess, whoops. Anyways, that's why PS5 games can look ridiculously impressive compared to something like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, or whatever. Because they can optimize so well for their own hardware. And that's why, like the Xbox thing, it's like, yeah, it's fine, but you've never optimized for your hardware, so you've never been able to take advantage of these, third-party developers that you've bought. All that to say, I feel like the Switch having a quote-unquote weak console release is not that big of a detriment like some people are making it out to be, because there's going to be optimizations that are going to make this thing unexpectedly impressive. Wait. He took my tunic and I fell and I lost my tunic? That's dumb. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen. Come on, digital, be less sensitive. Wow, that was way off. I mean, our upcoming prime minister is definitely saying that that's what he's gonna do. He's very much putting up an argument for why TikTok should be banned here too. I'm gonna die. And I'm dead. I'm dead because I lose my heart there. There we go. He's arguing for it, so I mean, I won't be surprised if it happens. I mean, technically it's already been banned here, but it was just the business aspect of it. We banned TikTok before it was cool, America. We did it before it was cool. Okay. Let's try this again. But yeah, I'm incredibly excited. I am excited to see the lineup. I'm very happy to see a new Mario Kart. I'm very happy to see a new Mario Kart because Mario Kart 8 was awesome, but I was ready for a new one. And I'm very, very, very excited to see what this new Mario Kart's gonna have. But I'm also excited just to see what other games they're gonna be releasing. Like, will there be a third-party Mario, or a 3D Mario game released with the Switch? We've already heard of a lot of like third-party games that will be. Damn it! A lot of third-party games that will be coming out to the Switch too. But like, are we going to get like upgrades for Zelda? Because there's no Zelda coming out for the Switch, but Zelda is such a big seller. Now they can't really do a new one because they just released one, but they could do an upgrade. They could. I'm just very excited. TikTok literally keeps saying, I've been disconnected, like every 2 minutes. Ah, there are the golden gauntlets. There we go. Oh, I'm out of magic now. Don't miss. I'm gonna miss. I got it. Wait. Why don't I see anything? I have no magic. Go back. Dang it. Dang it. Well, I got no choice but to die because I got nothing. This game honestly has turned into this beeping the whole time. Without a fairy, this is so hard to do. The fairy fountain that's behind the other one of these things, that will give me access to more magic, right? That's what it does, I think. I think I need to do that. Let's get out of here and go do that real quick. But yeah, if any of you hearing me talk about the Switch so much, if you haven't tried like a Steam Deck or an ROG Ally or one of those consoles, the handheld market is in such an interesting place right now. I am loving the handheld market. Like, I wish I had the money to buy an ROG Ally X, because the ROG Ally is great, but the upgrades of the X would just make it so much better. Posh Donkey, how's it going? I made it sideways. This is normally what it looks like on YouTube. Or on Twitch. But the latest not the latest, but since I've updated TikTok, it now allows me to do it this way. So I did it this way. I wasn't able to do it this way before. Now, I know a lot of people prefer the vertical because it's just easier because that's how TikTok works, but I felt like it's beneficial to do this just so people can see it properly. Pokemon cards, how you doing, man? How are you? But yeah, I went vertical because I thought it would look a little bit more just nicer. Yeah, you can see the whole screen this way.
Hello. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now.
Okay, so that, although it will not give me any like tangible upgrade that way, it'll at least make it so I don't die after a hit. Oh, they freaked me out too. They freaked me out too. I didn't like them at all. Especially with like the writing and the laughing and stuff. I was always like, I feel like they should be very, very attractive. And they're just scary.
When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me.
Oh man, I just had a thought. Could you imagine, because there was so much talk about like the older Zelda games being ported over to the Switch. Could you imagine if they do the April direct, and then in the direct there's an announcement of like, hey, we're releasing a remastered or a remake of Ocarina of Time. That would be so cool. I don't think they will, but that would be so cool. I would lose my mind if they did that. Yeah, the big mummies in Breath of the Wild. Oh, I'm still not fully healed, so I'm still having a hard time sitting. Man, that would be wild. Can I block the... No, I can't block it with this. The mirror doesn't work for that, right? A port of the 3DS version, yeah. If they did anything, I feel like they would do a remaster at least. Not just a straight port. Not because it wouldn't work, because I've been saying it for years. Even the Switch, I think, could handle just a straight port of the 3DS version. But I feel like they want to blow everybody's minds if they did this. And I feel like having just a straight port of the 3DS version wouldn't do that. But if they did like a proper remake that we haven't heard about, and because they've already got the skeleton of the port of the 3DS version, which was a remaster of the original, man, it would be wild. It would be wild. Yeah. I've always thought that they could have taken the 3DS port and then made a Switch version and enhanced it, and it would have been perfectly fine. Heck, I always thought that they could take the Seasons games, the Oracle games, and did what they did with Link's Awakening, because they've got the engine already, and that was also the same engine that they used for those games for the classics. Like, I don't feel like it would have been a very hard process to just go from one to the other, and I don't know why they didn't. And so I feel like, yeah, 3DS port wouldn't be very hard for them to do either. But I would love to see like Resident Evil 2 treatment, like full out remake of this game would, it'd be so cool. Wait, no, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So if that's there, what can I do to get over? Oh, there's one here. What the heck? Wait, that's the same thing? That's already pressed down. Do I have to like glide over there then? Maybe glide over there. A Link Between Worlds. Yeah, well, A Link Between Worlds is the same art style as Link's Awakening. Like, if you look at the two games, they're pretty much the same. Just the Link Between Worlds had the 2D aspect of it. But the Oracle game doesn't have that. Because graphically, they're very, very similar. But either or would work for Oracle. The Oracle games, they already did it with Link's Awakening. And it's literally the same engine they used on the Game Boy for all three. I don't know why Nintendo never did that, because it would have been easy money. Not that like those games would be fantastically popular, because any smaller offshoot of Zelda doesn't do as well as the big open Zelda games. But it would still be less work than creating a whole new game, because they've already got the bones set. Because the story's already done in the originals, and the engine is already done for the remaster of Link's Awakening. So it's not like they would be doing a remaster from scratch. I don't know why they never did it. Hi, Nikki. How's it going? Oh, no. You've been sick for a week. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki. I'm missing something here. I know I am, and I don't know what I'm missing. Do I need to light both of them? Is that what the problem is? Minish Cap would be amazing. Minish Cap would be awesome. That was such a good game. I wouldn't mind seeing Minish Cap with some kind of way, if they did like the, how kind of what you were saying, But if they did like the 2D part of A Link Between Worlds, and they found a way to make that work for Minish Cap as the overall image, that would be really cool. Because Minish Cap is a very good game. So what happens if I do that and then I do this one? Dang it. Nope. Maybe I have to kill everything. The cough is still really bad. Ugh, the cough can be the worst because it can give you such a bad headache. Dang it. No, it still didn't do anything. Nikki, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Nikki. Thank you. All right, I'm going to risk it because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. 48 months. That's crazy. That's such a long time. That is such a long time. But thank you for the sub, Nikki. I really appreciate that. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to do something to trigger this. Oh, it's just invisible for some reason. I thought I... Why can't I see it with the lens? Oh, I tried to, but I had no magic to see it with the lens. I'm so dumb. I'm dumb.
The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess.
Okay. We're almost finished. Then we have to do the Ganon fight, but I'm going to get my butt kicked. I really hope we can beat it by today. Oh. Wait. I lost my tunic, though. No, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I lost my tunic, though. I gotta go buy the tunic again. Dang it. Okay, we'll leave that one for the end. Can't believe I lost my tunic. Oh. Oh. Come on. It's been years now that I've been streaming, so I'm used to it, but it's so mind-boggling to me to hear these games on headphones in stereo, because way back in the day, it wasn't something that was commonplace to hear these games with headphones because you played these on TV and most people didn't have a way to plug headphones into their TV. And to me, it's still so wild to hear some of the sounds. Oh, I gotta move things around, don't I? Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Wait. Let me out. Okay, whew, we did it. Oh. That's a good little prank. I didn't remember that at all. Oh, I should have checked the jars to get some health. Oh well.
The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry.
Well, dude, you're just kind of hanging out here. Why don't you go get me a fire tunic? That would save the whole world if you did that for me. We gotta teleport out of here real quick. Oh wait, no, I still have this one. I keep slouching, but since the camera is so close, I get like so small on camera. Okay. I'm like concentrating so hard, overthinking everything right now. Because I'm scared to die. Whoa, that was close. There's the last one. I'm gonna get hit because you stopped me. Okay, no, we're good. Damn straight, I can just slash my sword through your poles. They give me bomb chews as if I've been using these like crazy. These are so hard to use. Look at that. Oh, it worked. Okay. Wait. Why didn't it blow up? Is there a way to blow it up? Can I push a button first? Maybe I throw it this way. Nope. The heck do I do? How does this work? I missed. There we go. Why didn't that work the first time? Nope. Oh, fire arrow. Man, it's been so long since I played this. I'm forgetting basics here. Wrong sword. I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? I knew it. Oh, okay. Not that I need them. There we go. Okay, the magic makes sense. What did the Deku Nut things have to do with anything? I haven't used those at all.
Well, the spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry, kid.
My reading skills are awesome. I only missed 2 words there. I invented 2 words in there. Oh, Posh Donkey, I didn't even realize you gave me a heart. Thank you. I didn't get the alert for some reason in my ears. Okay. Now we're done except for that red one. So now I can exit, go get a tunic, and come back. Nope. What the heck? Oh. Sell me those tunics. I'm gonna die. Oh gosh. Come on. 3, 2. Whew, we barely made it. Oh, we made it. That was actually really scary. That felt very intense. Okay, give me a tunic. Wow, you're gonna take all my money, aren't you? Must work for Jeff Bezos. Want anything else? You took all my money. What else am I gonna buy? Oh, I should save. I've done so much work. I don't want to have to do it all over again. Oh. almost done the game, everybody. We're almost done the game. Here we go. Let's do this. One barrier left, and then Ganon fight. When I was a kid, this rainbow bridge was the coolest thing to me because it was like transparent, it glimmered. Man, we were impressed by such little upgrades in video games, and that was one of them. Okay, here we go. I think I can reach that. Nope. That happened last time too. How do I reach that? Oh, I gotta do it again. Oh, I can throw that thing. I can throw that thing. Okay. No problem, man. I got a barrier now, so I'm not as scared to get hit by fire. I feel like I should have gotten a tiddly-ling. I feel like that was well deserved after that. Really? Okay, I don't have to do it again. Thought it was going to force me to do it one more time. Although I do want to take this. All right, we're finally at the end. Time to defeat Ganon. I can't even hit a jar, so I'm supposed to hit a moving target, and I can't even hit a stationary jar. We're in trouble.
The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. Here we go. Whoops.
we go. I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't actually checked my stream. To see what I look like. Because I'm so handsome, I need to watch myself. No, I just want to make sure my lighting is okay because I arranged my lighting slightly differently. It's not bad. Can't really see the purple on the side on camera though. Holy crud! Holy crud! Oh, okay. Can I do it with this? I hope so. So excited. All this work and we're finally here. 3 hearts, no fairies. This is awesome. Tufik, how's it going? I'm doing really well. How are you doing? Oh, I forgot. These guys are... they give me a hard time, so we're going to do this. How have you been? Come on. Come on. Almost walked into the fire. I can't remember if this is the one where you need to defeat both of them or else they keep coming back to life. Or is that happening only in Majora's Mask? Nope, it happens only in Majora's Mask. I'm just imagining things. You're very welcome. I'm glad you're doing fine. We're almost at the end. I'm so excited. Boss key. Here we go. Oh, I wish you would have given me hearts, man. I look married and have 5 kids. It's because I haven't shaved. It's because I haven't shaved in a while. Oh. All right. Can I, like, take only on one of them? Does it have to be both? Whoa, that was close. I just don't want to trigger the other one. Aha! 3 hearts, as if I would take any hits from that dude. I don't think so. Boom. Boom. Okay. At first it was funny, Tufik. Now it's getting offensive. I'm fine. I just didn't shave. That doesn't mean I'm not taking care of myself. I chose not to shave. As you can tell, I shaved down here. I haven't today, but I'm taking care of myself. I just don't want to shave. But it's fairly offensive commenting on people's looks, telling them they look old and they should take care of themselves because time kills them. No, you don't come off as my mother. You're not coming off as my mother. you're coming off as a dick. So that's what I'm telling you. Not cool. I'm trying to like let it roll, but you keep digging into it and you're coming off as a prick. Don't comment on people's looks and tell them they look bad and that they're dying. Not cool. Okay, no, I can't do it this way. I gotta go all the way around, right? Man, I'm feeling anxious. Oh crap, I don't remember where I came in from. I think it was back there. I don't know. All right, I think we're ready to go. Oh, I should have switched weapons. Dang it. I didn't switch weapons. I hope so, Chadley. I hope so. I'm nervous. The last time I did this 3-heart challenge, I got killed multiple times doing this, but it was because I just... No, not because of anything. I did it, but I had the 3 bottled fairies, and now I don't. I'm scared.
The Triforce pods are resonating. They are combining into one again. The 2 Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you 2. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys, they're too much for you. I command you to return them to me.
I don't have one.
Link, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link.
Ganon, hold on. I gotta switch my weapons. Hold on. Let me sheath this one, and I'm gonna unsheath this one. There we go. Okay, I think I'm ready. Here we go. Here we go, Ganon. Boom. All right, Ganon, let's do this. Oops. Instantly failed. Wait, what? Twice? I thought that was just to knock down the stuff. I didn't realize it was gonna knock me, like, wow. Wow, ill-prepared. Ill-prepared. Come on. How am I supposed to block that? That's crazy. That would be cool. That would be cool. Dude, give me a chance to breathe. I don't remember him being this hard. This is hard. Okay, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wish this was like the newer Zeldas where you could... Oops. No. Where you could jump up as you're climbing. I'm impatient. I want to get up. Let's go. Run. Okay. There. Dude. The animation for him to take it out, I didn't take that into account. We're gonna die. I couldn't see! Man. Try again. That was embarrassing. I don't even have an excuse. That was just bad playing. New timeline achieved, exactly. It's thanks to me that we have certain Zelda games, everybody. You're watching it happen right now. Okay. I don't there is no actual, like I misspoke, right? There is no actual timeline where Link fails here and there's a different Zelda outcome because of it. Although that would be a really cool storyline if they had that. Where they talk about, like they allude to this timeline, but they talk about the hero of time dying and failing against Ganondorf. And now the new hero of time has to come and save everything in the future. That would be really cool. I mean, they've already gone through like the negative outcomes with like these latest Zelda games where things have gone wrong and now Link has to save everybody. I think it would be so cool if they did something like that, where it's a throwback to the hero of time, but he fails against Ganondorf. That'd be a cool twist. And nobody believes in the hero of time because he failed already. And so part of the story is like you having to prove yourself to all these different people because you are like praising somebody who failed in the past. Man, I'm like writing a whole story. And then it turns out that like he didn't fail. He had to sacrifice himself because it would have actually been worse had he succeeded. I don't know why it would have been worse, but like, man, there's so much that could be done with a story like that. Yeah, I know there was a Fallen timeline, but did they make a game about the timeline? Like, did they didn't make a game based on that timeline, right? That's just one of the timelines that they spoke about, or did they actually make a game about that timeline? I don't remember there being a game about it. I might be completely wrong, though. All right, dude, here we go. Oh, too early, but that's okay. It worked. I'm so nervous. Oh, I have to shoot him, right? I have to shoot him with this thing? Uh-oh. Move, move. I have to shoot him, not jump over it. Dang it. That was embarrassing again. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. This is the easy part. There we go. There we go. Only one hit? Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the Master Sword instead. Just gonna stick with the Master Sword. Ooh. I'm only getting one hit at a time. I don't know if that's supposed to be the way it is or if I'm just failing. Ah! Don't laugh, that's rude. That's bad sportsmanship, Ganon. And that's just bad playing. Although, think about the like realistic. I guess I never had a game directly references the hero of time losing. Yeah, like I know the timelines are like Link defeats Ganon and then goes back, and that's the child Link storyline, and then Link defeats Ganon but then doesn't go back, and they don't really, he doesn't go anywhere from there, right? Like the storyline is he just defeats him, goes back, and then the storyline continues, but it splits because I don't remember how it splits, actually. I'm just talking out my butt. I don't remember how it splits. But it would be really cool if they did a game where like they directly reference this fight happening like this, where he loses. And so everybody loses faith in the hero of time. Because in every game, it's always been the hero of time will save the world. It'd be really cool if it's like the hero of time came to save the world and he failed. And everybody's misery is now blamed on this hero of time, but then you are supposed to be the new hero of time and nobody believes in you because of it. And part of your mission is to like find out what actually happened. Like that would be really cool. I think it would be a really interesting story. Ah. That would be, yeah. Man, there's so much that they could do with it. There's so much that they could do with it. Like, oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Whoa. Whoa. The Link to the Past, it was never mentioned in the Link to the... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That fits. Like the timeline's obviously super convoluted, but it's to a point now that it's so convoluted that they could just kind of do whatever they want. I think that would be a really cool aspect to go with, though. I think it would be really like, it would just add this really cool element that everybody like doesn't trust the hero of time because he failed. And to have to fight back and prove everybody wrong, that would be cool. Because like they kind of alluded to a similar feeling with Breath of the Wild, with like the you disappeared for 100 years or whatever and all your friends died, but then they're there to help you. And it'd be so cool if it's like, no, the hero died and now everybody hates him because the world fell apart because of him. But then you find out there's some twist ending. There's some cool ideas. Yeah, you play as adult. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, that would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Even like the game starts off and everybody's talking badly about the hero of time, but you are playing as Link, not the hero of time, but like as a different Link. And people are really upset because for whatever reason, either it's like they're offended that you're trying to portray yourself as the hero of time, or you're trying to convince everybody the hero is a good guy, but everybody thinks he's now bad because he died. But then the twist is it's actually Zelda all along because Zelda actually knows what happened. Like there's so many cool things they could do with that kind of mentality. Because I personally really enjoyed the Breath of the Wild or the Tears of the Kingdom approach that they kind of had to how everything was going. So I think there's a lot that they could do with these timelines that would be really interesting. Especially if they actually referenced a different timeline directly instead of kind of alluding to just a vague reference. Oh, it worked. I got him just in time. Okay, why was I only hitting him one time last time? I wonder why. Weird. Oh, I'm out of magic. I'm out of magic. Okay. Thankfully, I can come down here. Where there are empty jars with nothing in them. Hello, give me some magic. So stressed. I'm so stressed. Link, come on. I was saying this earlier. I think I died, so I stopped saying it. But I was saying this earlier. Could you imagine the conversation? Oh man, I barely got any magic out of that. The conversation between Link and Ganondorf for this. It's like, Ganondorf, I'm here to stop you.
You will never stop me. How about a game of tennis with a shiny electric ball? Show me your tennis skills.
All right, here we go. No, dude. Don't you see I'm like trying to get in place? All right, here we go. Oh, I missed him. Man, my aim is terrible at this. Let's go. Let's go again. Come on. Got enough for like a couple more arrow strikes. Not good, not good, not good. 40 love. And there's just like the Zora and the Gorons all just like sitting around the edge, just like their heads going back and forth watching. Oh my gosh. This is it. If he doesn't go on this shot, I'm done for because there's no more magic. Oh, that was a bit early. Dude, I'm out of magic. There's nothing I can do now. Because I can't hit him with a regular arrow. It has to be a light arrow. And I don't have any magic. And the game doesn't give me any more. Right? I'm just going to have to kill myself? No, TikTok, I'm not talking self-harm. No, there's nothing I can do. Any of these drop magic? Any? Dang it, I thought if some of them fell, they would drop magic, but no. You can defeat him just by doing that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I was about to just like let him take me out. All right, let's make that happen. I did not remember that attack existed. I did not remember that attack at all. It looked different, and I was like, what is happening? Wow, I forgot about that attack completely. Well, thank you for the advice. Clearly, it was beyond my pay grade. How about you guys? Can you guys give me any magic? Magic. Magic. Not a single jar. Dang it. Oh, I wonder. That would be interesting. I wonder if it does work. It bounces them all back and it damages them instantly without having to do the tennis thing. That would be cool. wonder if it does do that. I'll try it if I get to that point again. Hopefully there's some magic on the way up, though, because if we don't get any, I'm in trouble. This is where you get to that awkward place, streaming-wise, where it's like, I'm pretty much done the amount of time I've allotted for the stream. But this isn't enough for me to do another game, like another stream for this game, because the next time I could beat this in one shot and it'll be 20 minutes and it's over. It's like, then what do I do for the rest of the stream? Although I could start Majora's Mask right away, but still. Okay, please have some more jars with magic in them. If they're all empty. What am I... What? They're all empty. Okay, maybe if I quit and come back, it'll load with the things not empty. Can I quit though? How do I quit? Is there a way to quit? I don't think there's a way to quit this, right? I have to just like reset. Wow, it doesn't give you any way to reload the jars. If anybody's wondering why I don't just reset, I'm using a Wii, but my Wii, the power button's broken, so I have to like unplug it and plug it back in to get it to work. But then it's the whole laziness having to go through the whole menu again. Well, that's a bit of an oversight in this game. Nothing. And mainly the issue is just like my stream should be over, and so like I don't want to go through all the trouble of adding more time to reset when I should be already done. I may have to just stop and then come back to it next week, and then just be prepared to do Majora's Mask right away. With a light arrow before he shoots them? Dang it, I don't have a light arrow. I don't have anything. I'm in trouble. You can stop them with a spin attack. Okay. Wow. That wasn't even close. Wait, I can quit and come back this way, right? Yes, I think I can. We'll give it one more shot. And then that's it. I've already saved multiple times, so I should say no. No, I meant to say no, dang it. Never mind. I was rushing too much. What happens if I exit? Is there... Where the heck could I get magic from? If I can get magic here, we'll try one more time. If I can't, I'm gonna have to leave it there. Because the pain is getting quite uncomfortable at this point, and I'm running out of time. I still have to edit some videos that I owe some companies, and I've got I've just got a lot of stuff that I need to get done before I go to work tonight. Any of these give me some magic jars? I don't know if these drop stuff, do they? We'll find out. We'll try. Wait, does she refill both my magic and my hearts if I talk to her? Okay, this is the last thing I'm trying. If this doesn't work, I gotta get going. Come on, please work. Please refill. She says visit her when we're weary, right? Well, I'm weary. Give me my magic. You believe so? Okay, that makes you feel better. All right, we'll give it one more try. One more try. At least now I know I can do this, which isn't super inconvenient. It's not the most convenient process, but it's better than having to search for these things. All right, here we go. Last try. Last try. We can do it. Because we still have the whole second phase to go through. And that one usually kicks my butt too, because he's really hard for that one. I know there's like a cheese way to do it, like something about getting him like standing between his legs or behind him or something. But I've never learned that cheese. I want to say I tried it last time I did the 3-heart challenge and it did not go well for me. Here we go. Last try. That is a cool entryway, though. Gotta give it to Ganon. He's got some style. I'm curious. I don't know if you know the answer, Chadley. You definitely have more knowledge about Zelda than I do. So Ganondorf is this guy. But all the other guys have always been called like Ganon or some kind of other name. But Tears of the Kingdom, his name is Ganondorf as well. Are they saying this is the same Ganondorf as that Ganondorf? Because he was also the king of the Gerudo and everything? Or is it just kind of like how Link is always Link and Zelda's always Zelda, but they're different? Has anybody ever addressed that? Oh, okay. It's the human form name, and Ganon is the monster. Okay. Because I just remember in a lot of the games I've played, I don't remember Ganondorf being used, but in this one it is. And then in Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, it really stuck out to me that he was Ganondorf. All right, here we go. Wish I could skip this. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. All right. I have really bad timing for this too. I'm actually nervous right now. Oh, I moved. Oh, what? Link, why didn't you grab on? What was that? Yeah. Yeah, because he always like looks like a pig and stuff in some of the games, and he's always Ganon in those ones. And I definitely know Ganondorf is not used very often anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more games with Ganon than there is Ganondorf. I could be completely wrong. Again, I don't know enough about the Zelda universe. Oh. Link is nervous too. Link is nervous. Oh, God. like leaning forward as if that's gonna help me see better. The digital joystick makes it so hard, babe. No! Ah. I'm out of magic. I was out of magic. I was out of magic. Oh. Might be close to 50-50. Ganondorf is also in Wind Waker. Oh. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Ah, dang it. I missed twice. I missed twice. I hope my bar is big enough for it to actually allow me to beat him. If it's not enough, I might be in trouble. Oh, well, that was a journey. That was quite the journey. Yeah. Well, we did something at least. We got to the Ganon fight time. So the plan for next week, everybody, because I won't be live until next week again. Plan for next week, I will be continuing with this. We're gonna finish this, and then I'll probably, I don't know. I'll either move on right to Majora's Mask and do a 3-heart with that, or I'll go to one of the other games that I have been in the process of and then finish that. Like I've been playing Elden Ring, haven't beaten that. So maybe I'll go back to that next week. I don't know. I do want to finish this though. But yes, next time we will beat them. Next time. But I really appreciate everybody hanging out. For those who don't know, I'm only streaming once a week. Maybe I'll do twice a week once in a while, but I'm only streaming on Mondays now. Most of my time is going to be dedicated towards doing like shorts and TikToks and to be doing my Minecraft channel. And so if you want to catch more of my content, you can catch me there. The Minecraft channel is only Minecraft. That's all I'm playing on there. And I'm doing different challenges and stuff. You don't see my face. It's very different than what I'm doing here. But yeah, if you want to see other content, follow me on TikTok, watch my reels and shorts and stuff. And that's everything. I really appreciate everybody who hung out, everybody that was here and chatting, and everybody who's just been lurking away. I gotta get going because I gotta make myself some dinner and then work on another video and all this stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out, and I will see you all soon. Have yourselves a great rest of your week, and I hope you all have a good weekend next week, and I will see you next week. Wow, I said next week a lot. See you later, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.